guys, Diplex here again. I've got an interesting video lined up for you guys today. It's 5:30 in the morning, and the only reason why I'm still awake recording this is because I've spent a couple of hours here working on this scenario, and I've created and based this scenario on a map that I downloaded from the workshop. And, you know, it's a little too late now to save it as another map and then make the scenario on that, because I can't necessarily transfer the scenario that I've made on this map to that other map, because if I make a new map under a new name, essentially using the same map we're on now, the scenario's not going to go with it. It's stuck on this map. So I'm not taking any chances here. I'm not going to risk crashing or logging off the game and going to sleep. I'm recording this video now because I'm not sure this is going to be saved when I get back tomorrow. You never know. Especially not if you've downloaded the map through the workshop and not saved it as another map. Then the workshop might think, hey, this isn't part of this workshop file. I'm going to delete this and replace this and just make it, you know, because the workshop constantly updates. Did I have a cool sound there? Or voice, rather said? Cool sound? Cool sounding voice? Sound a little bit raspy. Yes. I can narrate a beer commercial or, I don't know, a betting site. What are we doing? Yes, 4 factions. Gonna quickly line it up for you guys. It is after World War III. We are in Western Russia. The world is collapsing. All sort of democratic civilizations are... well, they're a little scarce and somewhat unstable. I'm not saying the entire world has gone to smithereens. Most of it has. But in general, sort of the whole human morals, or all the human morals, really, what's right and what's wrong, is it's hard to keep up a justice system now. People don't have much joy in life anymore. It's kind of like the whole Wild West, really. There are cities, sure. Most of them were nuked during the war, but there are cities, yeah. There are jobs. There are governments with leaders and armies, yeah, but not with billion-dollar budgets, no. People are trying to survive. It's like the Wild West. Yeah, there are sheriffs in town and policemen. Will they get everyone? No. Are they gonna throw you in jail because you're carrying an AK-47 over your back? No, they're not. It's you know, there are, it's crazy. It's not really Fallout 4, but it's post-apocalyptic. That's for sure. And anyway, I hope I gave you kind of a quick background to the whole setting and what we're feeling right now. It's a day. It's the year of 2022 or something, 2033 Metro, you know. And we're in Western Russia. We're in Novgorod. That's right. And I've got 4 factions, so this is a bit of a groundbreaking video. We're introducing 4 factions. I think we've done 3 before, but this time we're doing 4. And we're going to start with the biggest one. This is the New Order, and don't let the loudspeakers scare you. They're only there to encourage morale here at the base. One of the many bases that they have spread around old Russia, as we'll call it. The New Order, they want to establish a new order in Russia, and they'll use any force to convince the free factions of Russia to fall under their rule. The old, or any free factions and people of old Russia. I mean, there's no Russia anymore. There are no boundaries. But we'll call it Russia or old Russia, whatever you want to call it. This is one of their bases. As I said, they're very evil. They try and keep sort of a good appearance. Hey, we're the good guys. We'll protect you. Yeah, sure you will, but you're not really allowing a lot of the sort of good old democratic aspects that people want, freedom of speech and thought and will and all that stuff. Some could compare them to the harsh Soviet Union or North Korea or whatever. Just a kind of an oppressive faction, but still probably the best bet and probably the safest place for most unarmed civilians out there who don't really have anywhere to go. That is, unless you can get to the Novgorod Republic. And once again, this is just an outpost. They have bigger cities. All of these factions here have bigger and more camps and people under their command. But here's an outpost. The Novgorod Republic, they are a free and fairly peaceful, bunch of people. They're neutral and aggressive towards all. All of these factions are neutral and aggressive towards all. If you've got a gun, it's probably safer to shoot the person if you don't know him, or if you know that it's not your ally, than to walk up and speak to him. That's generally how the whole sort of thing has gone down, and it's quite horrible, to be honest. They trade a lot. They have outposts and cities all over the Novgorod region, and they're trying to be democratic. They've got a local leader here, kind of dressed up nicely. So Novgorod Republic is a good bet. They're kind of like, I don't know. what would you call them? If bright-minded civilians with a sort of positive look on the situation, wanting to make the best of it, made a faction and armed themselves, and got a stable sort of system and hierarchy going, then this would be it. I'd say this is the best bet if you could get to them. They're not as necessarily powerful and strong and militarized as the New Order, but if you care about the freedom of speech and feeling a little bit better there in your gut when you're waking up in the morning, then the Novgorod Republic rather said would probably be the better bet there. Yeah. Oh, here we got some Wastelanders, some rebels sitting around. That's cool. Let's go to the third faction that I'll introduce, the followers of Yermak. These guys are a brutal bunch. They're a brutal cult with no real cause or goal. Little is known about their leader and their cult background. This is one of their outposts too. They've hung 3 people out here. This is absolutely disgusting. They've got bodies all over the place here, and they've just been mutilating people. They're a horrible bunch. Now, why are they called followers of Yermak? Well, Yermak was a Cossack, I believe, back during one of the good old times, or during the 1700s, really. I'm not sure if those were the good old times. They were definitely old times, but not good. Yermak was a Cossack, I believe, and he was under, was it Ivan the Terrible's rule? Or Peter the Great? Some Tsar. Probably not Peter, probably Ivan, I think. Not sure, cannot remember, but it was under a Tsar during the 1700s in Russia that he was a sort of he was like a conqueror, explorer, and he did a lot of capturing and colonizing and exploring in Siberia, I believe. So in a way, I'm not entirely sure why they went with Yermak, but they just, I guess the leader thought he was someone striving forward to capture ground and explore and take things, and I guess he picked that name. Or it could have just been that name. Once again, little is known about their leader and their cult's background. Perhaps his name is Yermak, but many choose to believe it's taken from that good old Cossack. And we're going to click start and introduce the fourth faction, which is called the Trade Union. Rich and present all over the wasteland, usually on the move. HQ located in Karelia, which is a province north of Novgorod, near Finland, or previous Finland, I'm not sure what it's called now. Dead land, probably. Destroyed to fuck land. Nuked to hell land. I'm not sure what it's called. Yeah, once again, rich, trained, pretty peaceful. Then again, not so peaceful. They wouldn't hesitate shooting you. As long as, I mean, if you're in their way of them getting to their goal, then yeah, you're dead. And I guess this is where we start the day. If you guys want to see more, let me know, and I can use these 4 factions, pit them up against each other again on different maps. The map, by the way, is a workshop map, as I previously said. It's by a guy called GG Knife Master or something. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry. But it's great. And I believe this truck has gotten stuck in a car. Yeah, you're going to have to probably back up. This truck is literally stuck, okay? Looper. I just have to move out the car, play God, you know. We're not going to be really looking at any factions. We're going to let these things play out on their own. And as I said, I started a timer now, so in 10 minutes it's going to go dark. That'll change a lot of things. So, right now, not affected. Haven't found anyone. Looking back here at these guys. They're just protecting their fuel. Everyone loves their fuel. By the way, we've got some experimental weaponry around. This guy's got a gun that was developed sort of for World War III. It's super cool. It's like a machine gun. It shoots like 8 HE rounds. It's insane. It's very quiet. Very nice. No one getting on each other's nerves yet. These rebels are staying cool. These cultists back here exploring a truck. Staying cool. These scavengers and bandits are staying cool. Look at this vehicle they've got. Isn't it cool? I love it. But we'll play as like one faction at a time. What's going on over here? This truck is taking a detour. I'm not sure if you want to detour too close to this cultist camp. They're probably not going to run after you. They're fearless. They literally do not care. They're like bandits in Fallout 4. They'll shoot and run at you with baseball bats. Just slightly better equipped. Well, this is a shame. The trade union has come to a halt at this tunnel. can't get through. So I'll spend about 2 minutes on each faction. Their logic is to wait for further orders. They're going to get out, and they're going to assess the situation. There we go. Fuel truck is going to be pulled to a halt to the side. Engineer truck is going to be pulled up. And we've got 2 more trucks coming up. One truck which was a bit delayed because of various reasons. One guy is going to be sent to check out the cars nearby. There might be cars that they can take and scavenge and use. Funny thing is he can't run because apparently this truck is in the way. There we go. It's not in the way, but it's like the AI knows it's going to drive there, so they're hesitant to run. That's just simply how they work. They're going to run and check these trucks out. That's cool, that's cool. This one works. It's a Jeep. We'll take that, we'll take that. We'll have to check some of the other cars out. Very cool stuff indeed. Okay, he'll get out. So they were on a trade route. They were going somewhere. Maybe to, I don't know, Pskov or Kursk region. I don't know. Could be going anywhere. I'm not sure where this tunnel leads, but they can't go there now. That's for sure. This truck is going to pull up here as well. They need to obviously decide what they're going to do. It's soon going to get dark. Weather changes quickly. Let's, meanwhile, swap over to the cultists. No. Yes, let's swap over to the cultists. They've decided to... They've gone out on a little patrol. They checked out this car. And they're going to check out this area around here. See what this is all about. I haven't been here before. They're new in this region. This area was so heavily radiated before that you couldn't even set your foot here. You'd die. A couple of years later now, the Novgorod region is kind of recovering, and it's got a lot of good buildings. Just the radiation's been shit. So they got a lot of functional vehicles and good places to live and kind of set up camp. That's why a lot of these factions want to get in this place. So here's a fairly unharmed place, so they think. They're gonna walk up and they're actually gonna bunch into these rebels now, or bandits in a way. Now, it's gonna be so sudden. I have no clue what to expect from this engagement. It's going to be interesting, and they're gonna notice each other. Oh, that guy even threw a knife. Look at him. This guy's got a pistol. The cult's gonna pull back temporarily. This guy's gonna pick up an AK. A grenade's gonna be thrown. Oh, that poor bandit was shot down. So 2 cultist members are back here, currently fighting. One guy's patching up here. This guy's got a pistol drawn. That was crazy, man. They went at each other with guns drawn, as I said. They don't recognize each other. It's probably better to shoot than to ask questions. You might be the one who's going to get shot. These guys are going to... Oh, poor guy was shot down again. Well, they want to take their risks. I'm not sure if they remembered that there were 4. There could be more in these guys. What would they think? Could there be more behind them? I think they're going to take the safe before the unsafe here and kind of pull back. This guy's crouching up behind this barrel here. I really want to witness this. I really want to watch this firefight because this is interesting. Yeah, they're moving up. They're going for it. They're going for it. Oh, that guy tried to use his 9mm pistol. Pulled up a shot, but he was easily blown away. These guys are getting to cover now. There's one more man, but he's pulling back. He's pulling back. That was so cool to see that guy just get blown away. He's running behind cover. He knows his friends have been killed. And he knows there are more, so they're going for it. They're going for it. These cultists, as I said before, they're fearless. They'll do anything. They'll come charging at you. Oh. No, he knows they're here. He knows they're here. This guy knows they're here. He saw them. He saw them. They haven't seen him. They thought, oh, is that all? Huh. I could have sworn there was one more. Look, they're checking out. They're checking it out. Maybe this guy sees something. Maybe this guy got his wits around. I think he might have seen his shoulder. Oh! Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they saw each other. I'm not sure if they saw each other. Could have been like a... Oh! Well, he sure saw them running back. And he's had enough. He's had enough. He's raging now. He's going to be firing. I think there was like a AI, like a wall in between here so the AI couldn't see each other. But they picked them up running back there. Now they know for sure there's one more guy here. And they know he's behind that fire truck. It's soon dark, though. You know what? I'll let this thing develop itself. We've got something else to look at meanwhile this is going on. So we'll come back to that. I'm sure that'll develop interestingly, but we'll come back to that because we don't have unlimited time here. Let's look at these scavengers and raiders. They're done. They're gonna leave this place now. They've checked this out. This is an old military base. People have probably been fighting here months ago. Just dead bodies all over the place. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. But yeah, super good map, by the way, by the guy who made this. So what they're going to do is they're going to get back in their vehicle, and what they're going to do is that they're going to ride out the way they came, which was from that tunnel, and which is now collapsed. These are not part of a faction. They're just bandits. They just want to do something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I haven't done this. I haven't done this. The New Order has sent out a patrol. The New Order has sent out a patrol. I am dying how cool this is. The New Order has sent out a 6-man patrol to the nearby area here because they probably heard the fire. That is so cool. They brought the new experimental gun. Look at the fire that it makes. Look at the impacts. Look at the HE rounds. These guys are panicking. Look, they're not even done fighting each other. This man is still alive. This is a 3-way engagement now where we got 2 cultists alive from the patrol who are engaging a poor... Oh, he's dead now. They finally got him. But now these guys are in the open. And there's 1 cultist left out of this patrol. And he's being shot as he's running back. I can't believe the New Order dispatched a patrol out like that. That is so fucking cool. Soon we'll take it to the night. Come on, the New Order dispatched out a patrol. They heard a firefight near the base and they're ringing all the bells, sending people out. And now they're going to engage the traders who are stuck by the tunnel. Come on, boys. This is going to be more of a fair fight. They're going to roll up their vehicle here with machine gun. I'm wondering what the Novgorod Republic thinks of this. They can probably hear the firefight down there, but once again, these are fairly peaceful. So they don't want to get into too many people's business. But I'm afraid most of the New Order guys back here are going to get cut off and shot down. A lot of the troops retreated kind of back to their former positions, so... I think they're trying to just secure the perimeter, guys. There could be more troops out there. They're not sure these... Are they New Order? Probably, judging by the uniforms. We're going to go check out. We've got some snipers. We'll secure the area. But right now, not much of a threat remaining. Not much of a threat remaining right here. The trade union boys are doing pretty good. And that's my turn. Just disable that. 10 minutes have gone from clicking start. So we're going to change this to... I'm just going to be finding kind of a more of a darker... that's a little too light. I want something that's more extreme. And I've honestly, sorry guys, that one will do. That one will do nicely. And then we need a lovely little ambient sound in the form of a, well, night sound. There we go. Look, they've got little flashlights on their guns. That's so cool. What are they shooting at? I think they're trying to get some of the already dead New Order guys and kind of execute them on the field, making sure they're dead. So the night stretches out over the wasteland. It's super cool. The cultists are still back here. They don't know that their patrol has gone missing. They'll probably send out troops to get there. Anyway, we're going to look at the bandits here who were recently scavenging the base. They've gotten fuel for their vehicle. And what they're going to do now is that they're going to head out the way they came, which is this way. I'm going to send them right there. And what they're going to do is obviously they're going to run into this group of trade unionists. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to be greeted too nicely. The trade union soldiers here are going to absolutely smack that vehicle. But I'm sure this vehicle has a few things to say too. Look at this little thing. Look at this little thing. Well, they've stopped. They've seen them. They've seen the collapse in the vehicles up here. Not sure what they're thinking of. I'm not sure they've seen the troops nearby, though. They have not seen the troops on the side. They know this vehicle, sort of convoy here is obviously means there are people around. What do we do? What do we do? Their vehicles up there. The tunnel looks to have collapsed. There might be people nearby. And little do they know that they're being approached right now by troops pointing their guns at them. I'm not sure if they're blind, but this might be chaotic because they haven't quite engaged each other yet, and I'm not sure what the AI is thinking of right now. Now you've got flashlights on them. They're like, you know, get out of the vehicle. Oh, but that is not going to end nicely. They're going to open fire. And right now that vehicle is shooting at the vehicles back here and the people who are currently here. And it's going to take off. He's gonna dodge for cover. I'm gonna move this trade union vehicle up just a bit. Is he stuck? There we go. And they're gonna engage that vehicle. There we go. Engine's burning on it. It's returning fire, but it doesn't actually have a muzzle flash. Guys decided to jump out. Last bandit standing, and he's going to be engaged at a quite of a liberal pace here as he's running back. Let's have a quick casualty check up here. Trade union. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think these bandits, these poor 3 bandits, which has got one guy running away now for his sake of his life. He's crawling. He's probably wounded. He's trying to get out. Expected to kill so many trained trade union soldiers, and neither do I think they expected to run into a vehicle mounted with a 50 caliber machine gun. We've got in this mess 2 of the bandits and a very large array of New Order troops scattered around this field that were involved in this fight. And back here, all these guys have died. We've got cultists alive though, so we're going to take this cultist and we're going to send him back to their base, and he's going to alert them of the fact that the New Order is nearby, and as lunatic and crazy as these guys are, they're going to want to attack them. So he's going to make his way back there. He's not going to fret running in this cold night. He's got absolutely no time to waste, and he's going to head back there. We're going to take quick control of these guys. They're going to pick up the respective guns here of their fallen comrades. Guns are obviously important to keep, especially the ones with a flashlight on them, so that they can see here in the night. And they are, I'm controlling them. They are going to, no wait, you were supposed to pick up the gun, not the body. There we go. And you'll take them and you'll pull back to your dear convoy, because right now you are undermanned, you're understaffed. There's about 5 of you alive, and the best thing you can do right now is to hold by the tunnels until you figure out what to do. You can all drive the vehicles out of here. There's a lot of supplies. You can go back the way you came, head back to your base. Trade union soldiers, head back to your base. But I'm not sure they're going to want to do that. This guy's going to jump out and patch up. So they've got a bit of thinking to do. That's for sure. We'll leave them be. Still though, there's a bandit out here. I might think I might be able to get back there at this time. During this time though, what is going to happen is, before the cultists decide to get the news and attack the New Order base, as they willingly think they can pull through, some of the worrying citizens of this outpost have heard the gunfire and gunshots below. They're going to head down the mountain and check it out. They know they've got vehicles down there, and I'm pretty sure they're aware of the fact that the tunnel has collapsed. So what they're going to do is they're going to gather a small patrol, get their guns out first of all, and they're going to peacefully walk down to the slope of this mountain to obsess or kind of overview the situation. And they'll probably engage them. Yeah, they'll probably feel fairly threatened. They don't want to mess around with the Novgorod Republic, even though they're peaceful at mind. They will screw you up. So last bandit goes down, probably to the hands of a sniper back here. So he's dead. And the night is sort of in its middle right now. It's going to be morning soon. Life of the base is still moving on. They're probably aware of the fact that their patrol hasn't come back yet, but doesn't bother them too much, it seems. They know they've got strength in numbers anyway, so they're fine. They're still establishing the perimeter here, and I think they've decided to go back. I think we'll try and take this convoy and pull it back. It's dark right now. They'll move in the morning, so in about 3 minutes' time, they'll move. But look at this. Some troops here from the Novgorod Republic. Shotguns. I see an HK-416. Yep. They're going to get engaged, and they're going to actually attack this band of brothers down here. logically, one man is going to try and get back. To at least two. One guy's going to stay in cover. One guy's going to get back, alert the outpost. And what they're going to do is scramble troops. One set has already been scrambled. But they're going to go down and try and secure. I mean, if they get locked out and besieged, they can't get out. They need to control this way. They need to control this road down here in order to secure the future of this outpost. So they either stay locked in and die, or they head out guns blazing and break themselves out. I think the logical way to react here is to get in a vehicle and drive out. Best way would be to try and save that fuel truck, which is currently burning. So the trade union soldiers need to bring something out of here. This vehicle's being messed up now. He's down. And there goes that. As a beacon of light in the night, the trade union convoy has just had a really bad day. This is going to result in more vehicles blowing up, and I don't want to control the AI too much, but I don't want them to look obviously stupid. I think pulling back would be a great idea now. Secure that vehicle, sure, and why don't you set up a permanent roadblock down here and keep 4 men on patrol up there, keep 4 men in perimeter down here. Yeah, keep a lot of troops down here. You've still got guys at the base. Yeah. Secure your shit. Guys, secure your shit. And man that gun. There we go. You know, everything's yours to take. Novgorod Republic, man. We're not setting our foot down too easily. What a chaotic fucking mess. Huh? Ha. Well, it's morning. And it's a rainy one. A bloody rainy morning. Who likes a rainy morning? No one. We're going to need the sound of rain. For some reason, it's not right in front of you. There we go. It's a shitty morning. It's a shitty fucking morning. Perfect day to fight, let's say, the cultists. And they're going to muster their troops, and they're going to head out, and they're going to fight. That's what they do. And they're not going to leave anyone at the outpost, because that is not what's going to get them the victory they look for. What are they going to do? Well, they're going to head to the crossroads, where they know that the sort of New Order base is located around that area. That's what he told, that's what he saw. And we'll see how this kind of evolves into a three-way fight between now the newly established checkpoint out here by the Novgorod Republic. They never thought they had to send troops down here. I mean, this area was fairly safe. Not a lot of vehicles passed through here, but trade union bastards only care about their wealth and riches. They don't care about other people's lives. They just endangered the entire convoy, which consisted of, by the way, 12 trade union soldiers. 3 bandits have died, and probably a good 6 or 8 New Order troops have died too. But these guys are not really interested in attacking the New Republic. These guys are interested in laying siege to the New Order base, and that's what they're going to be doing. So the Novgorod Republic might interfere or not. We'll see. It's gonna stop raining. It's gonna just turn into a lovely morning. And now these guys are gonna be attacking. And this is gonna turn into an alarm. And where do we got the alarm? No. How cool is this? And the fight is on for this now. They got an anti-air cannon here, a 23mm 3Y232 or whatever it's called. It's like one of the SCUs here at the front. That's gonna be nasty to fight. And it's gonna be stationary, and it's gonna do everything they can to repel this attack. Oh, explosion. These cultists are sure they'll be able to take this base. I'm not so sure they will. There's one entrance, and if they can't knock that anti-aircraft cannon out, they're going to have a really bad time trying to enter. So, I don't think they're going to be too successful in this, honestly. One guy's running out to check. Oh, he's going to get shot. Oh! Suka. Cultists are getting absolutely destroyed. These men must be demoralized by now. Clearly, they got their leader alive, but I don't know what to say. There's not much to say. They've lost the entire flank here. 6 or so men went down. Most of their bodies cannot be found again due to the fact they've been absolutely just blasted to bits and pieces by this anti-aircraft gun. They're going to take the fight to these guys, though. And they seem to have frozen out of fear. I think the best way for the New Order here is to attack. If they feel that they're threatened by the base, they're going to assault. Some of these cultists are not quite sure this is the greatest idea. They're going to be kind of moving back a bit. But then again, if they catch enough people off guard outside and kill them, well... Oh, there goes the leader of the party. And these guys are legging it. They're getting the hell out of here. Cultist attack was a big fail. Absolute catastrophe for these guys. Cultists are going down in massive numbers. It's a bit heartbreaking to see because they're just stupidity is just kind of gonna lead to their fall. That guy was shot down in the back as he tried to escape. Got one more guy hiding back here, but he's gonna get fragged out and blown to absolute bits and pieces. I think we're gonna change that to a code yellow alarm. Not a guy shouting, which is like the medium alert. And then I think they're gonna kind of just shut it off. Attack seems to have been halted. Yeah. New order, keeping an eye. Yeah. Yep. Seems good. Casualties, well, a couple of New Order riflemen went down outside. One man was shot down here in the base. He's gonna be tended to soon. But life goes on. This is the wasteland after all. A lot of cultists died. I think just roughly 12 or so went down in this attack. Pretty much everything they had in this region, and a base now stands to be taken. What is going to happen to the rest? Well, we've got 5 minutes left of this video. We might as well put the Novgorod Republic up against the... Actually, we're not. For the sake of the fact that this is a persistent world, and for the sake that not everyone needs to die, not everything needs to come to a big conclusion, we can conclude that after this episode, the trade union lost an important trade convoy due to a collapsed tunnel and various other interferences. The New Order defended their base against an attack, but also lost a lot of men repelling what they thought was an attack in a scouting party. We can also state that 8 random bandits, 7 actually, 4 here and 3 back there, were killed. 3 of them which were unfortunate enough to engage into a fight against the trade union. An entire cultist section was destroyed, were killed. Insane. And the camp is pretty much left empty now. They went out to fight, they went out to war, they went out to lay siege to a base, and they all died. Got slaughtered. So, a lot of people have lost their lives today. And if you guys want to see another episode of this, then let me know. We'll be playing on a different map. Perhaps the New Order is stronger or weaker. Perhaps it's the base of the cultists or the Novgorod Republic capital. And the New Order is committing to an attack with tanks and helicopters and all kinds of stuff that they got left from the war. You name it. This is all for us to play around with. And once again, thank you to the map maker. You've made an excellent map. I really love this shit. And I'll be making more videos in the future. So yeah, we've got 4 factions. Playing around with time and different things like this to create an ambient experience. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys thought it was worth my time and your time, of course. And I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.